this video is actually about toolboxes. And you can't have enough tools on the road now, can you? Come on. So I was looking around, and the traditional metal tool chests are great, but they are heavier. And so I found these Dewalt ones. These Dewalt ones aren't a lot lighter because they are pretty relatively heavy duty, but they come apart, right? So you pop open these side deals and you can just lift these pieces apart from each other. And you get quite a few really nice, you know, you can buy a single drawer unit. And in this single drawer unit, you can see I've got hammers, dead blow hammers. It's not a dead blow hammer, that's a mallet, sorry. Files, another hammer, square, big pliers, lots of stuff.
And hammer.
Yeah, and hammer. And then that's one unit that you just buy. You buy that, you can stack 5 of those on top of each other if you wanted. More than 5, I guess. Here's another unit. It's a double drawer unit. And this is where I have low profile things like pliers and screwdrivers, right? And then we've got the larger toolbox, which has a couple different compartments. It's got an inset tray, and then this whole bottom area is storage. Great for larger tools, larger items. And then up above, it's got a little organizer tray, put drill bits and good stuff like that. They're really nice and portable, and this one has, you know, a nice pull-up handle. The cool thing about this is I can pop off what I need and take it with me. And you know, if I just need to go over to another RV, or if I need to take, you know, one of these boxes with me up on the roof or something, you know, I don't have to. That's the other nice thing, right? Is portability. You're not going to do that with a metal toolbox. You're not going to lift it up on the roof, but you get one of these smaller components if you have like an electrical box or something like that, and you need to go up on the roof and do some solar panel work or something, then, you know, hey, you got, you can definitely set, no, I'm not lying about that. You can definitely set it up that way. Okay, when you're having to move things in and out, this is the nice part about it. These are pretty heavy as a full stack, but this these drawers have a handle on them too, so I can just pick one up, carry it where I need it, and come back for the other one, which this toolbox, this deep toolbox, what they call it, has a nice big handle on it. And so I can do that. I'm actually moving all of this stuff back into the underbelly of the RV, and this makes it pretty easy. So that's that. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so that, you know, it took me like 3 minutes to pull all these out. I do have a lot of tools and stuff in them, so they are pretty heavy. But again, this is them. And looking from the side, yeah, I'm an elephant now. Looking from the side, you can see we've got one big tall unit, and there's the clamp right there. Now some of these you can't clamp to the top of them. Like this one right here, I can't clamp anything to the top of it. So this has to be a top unit. This has to be a top unit. But down here you can see I've got this lower unit clipped into the middle unit, and then this middle unit clipped into the top unit. I could build that even higher if I wanted. And that's the cool thing about these for RVs. There's a lot of height under my storage area. And if I did get one of those metal boxes, most likely it would go up only so high, right? And these, if I want to make them a little taller, I can just get another double drawer or single drawer unit to put. So these are the other units right here. And so let me just show you how these get disassembled. You can see this one has the clamps, so I could actually take this guy over here and clamp it onto here if I wanted. But you guys can pretty much see what these are. They're and these are Dewalt TSTAK, by the way. Sorry I didn't mention the product name, but that's what that is. So, you know, these come out, which is nice too, because if you need to go electrical tape the crap out of something, you can just take your electrical tape bucket. Comes with multiple sizes. It has a little storage on the sides. And that's one unit. Next, we have what they call their totes. Hey now. And it's as easy as that, guys. And these totes have a handle, right? So I have two totes connected together, if that wasn't obvious. And you can throw all your junk in there, right? So that's what I do, and more power to me, right? No pun intended, because this is electrical. Anyhow, I'm an elephant. Yeah, you're a bug.
You're a bug.
So that's that, and there are other products available. They have dollies for these. They have just trays that have wheels so that you stack these on top of the trays, and they have a couple other types of boxes to work with as well. They're fairly heavy duty. That's why if you add up the individual weights of these, you can get it's only maybe about 75% of the weight, depending on which ones you use, of the weight of a metal toolbox, right? Maybe a little bit less than 75%, but nonetheless, they are plastic. They are relatively durable, and I think they do a great job, and I'm really happy with them. What we were using when we first got the RV, I went out and bought a ton of these totes, and we had about, I'd say we had about 7 or 8 of these totes down below, and the tote you always needed was underneath another tote, and all the way back in. Okay. We're a bird now. Yeah, so that just wasn't working for us, and they were just catch-alls, right? I mean, and that's the problem with these totes here, is you know, that if you get too many of these, they can just become all catch-alls, and before you know it, you have a bunch of crap you don't need in there. But I needed a few of these. I've got some you know, RV washing products, you know, seal conditioner and slide lubricant, and you know, all those different other RV products that I like to throw into these totes, as well as some of my larger electrical stuff. I also have some power tools in these, so some of them have power tools in them. I think, let me show you around, you guys can see what I carry with me. So we saw that, we saw all these here. There we go. So I have 2 drills here, and then I have, oh, by the way, these big drawers, they come full of these little containers here. They, I mean, they're just solid full of them. I wanted to store, you know, larger tools and stuff in there, so I didn't use them. I gave them to my wife, who's using them in her art room, but that's pretty cool, I think. If you need a drawer just full of nuts and bolts and screws, these little containers that they give you are fantastic. The lids stay attached, and you can put, you know, your box of drywall screws in there if you want. Let's see, what else I got? I got wrenches. That's wrenching. I've got different types of cutters. Wire cutters, crimpers, more crimpers, cable cutters. Yeah, man, I love that stuff. And here, got sockets. And in here, I'll show you guys how this works. So I got hole saws. I got a, I don't know what these are, like 4.5 inch or 3.5 inch circular saw. This thing is bloody awesome, by the way. I'll actually put a link to this. I'm going to put a link to all these products down below, but I'm going to put a link to this sucker because I just love it so much. It's been great. So anyway, I'll put a link to that. It was an awesome deal, and now you see it. Now you know what I got and what I'm using for my storage. I think this is handy for any RV. and you build it to whatever size you need it. If you want to put it in your broom closet or your pantry, if your RV has one of those, you might have a linen closet where you have some space to put one of these, and you build it exactly how you need it. You put one under the sink, put a tote under there, put your various kitchen chemicals under there if you wanted. So I love it, and I hope some of you are inspired by it and pick up a couple for yourself, and throw away all your silly totes. They're not practical. All right, guys, like I said, I will put links down below. Please support us. Click on those links, and it'll take you over to the big Amazon retailer, and we do get a little bit of a kickback. It doesn't cost you anything, and as I always say, we appreciate that support. That was my finger. Look at that. We appreciate the support, and also please share, like, subscribe. If you have a better product that you guys use for storing tools and other stuff, comment. Hey, thanks guys. You have a great day, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.